Yeah, this is Sandra. Some people are expressing concerns about what's going on in our nation and also on the global scale on this planet as far as the havoc that's being wreaked, the violence that's occurring, the killings and injustices, and on down the line. Well, a question that I have is, where is your square? Because we need to be on our square, whatever that is, and operate in our zones and keep ourselves in the boundaries that have been established by what is going on with us inwardly and as far as our physical and mental spaces tolerate. We cannot be overwhelmed by all this going on. We can simply do our parts to make contributions to the well-being of the universe and not get overwhelmed with all that is happening, because the truth be told, us being overwhelmed and worrying and stressing and fretting is not going to necessarily do anything to change the circumstances. Yes, we can be used instrumental in some of the changes, but all that's going on worldwide is not within our domain to alter necessarily. So we need to find out, go into our meditation grooves and exercises and find out what is it that we can do in our personal square and with our squad, our posses, or whatever you want to call it, and do and execute from that standpoint. Me, I have empathy for the people that are undergoing all of these horrific situations, and I do feel for them, but at the same time, I must use reason and logic and remember that I'm only one person. I can be focused on what is going to assist me to be able to cope and to overstand and understand what my limitations are, what my powers are, how I can use my magic to have things to be altered and stopped and so forth. But also being fully aware that we live in a world of duality and certain things are just going to unfold because that is the rhythm of the universe and the purposes thereby. So I would say don't stress, don't fret. And then again, everything that the media reports is not necessarily on the up and up from the standpoint of full revelations. And some things are staged, some things are manufactured. War is profitable, so just remember that. People make money from war. So some folks don't want wars to cease because they are profiting from them. Then we are dealing right now with an election year. We have the politics. We have the different things going on with Big Pharma. We have the educational processes. We have so much in the mixes, and we are only able to extend ourselves so far. So sometimes I watch the news and sometimes I don't. Some people have sworn off watching news entirely, sworn off watching TV entirely. That's not how I swing. That's not how I roll. But I respect how other people make the choices that work for them. So me, I watch some news, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I watch other programming, game shows, and I mix it up. I balance it out. I practice magic. I get into the occult exercises and practices. But I'm about balance. So when I watch certain things on the news, believe it or not, I can watch the news and see these horrors unfold, and I can be eating my nachos and cheese in the process, calm as a cucumber, because I'm realistic, and I'm not going to let anything upset my apple cart, so to speak, because of what's going on in this world. So yes, I can remain calm and at peace and still have empathy and still get my dance on, still shake off the low frequencies, and still recognize that one of my favorite things to say is the sun's still going to shine, the rain is still going to fall, the birds are still going to sing, and the beat goes on, as does life. So perspective is key. Do what you can, stay in your square, know your lane, and just keep it moving. Do the best you can. Recognize what you can change, what you can't change, and just, sometimes just take some chill pills, cut off the news, turn it on, whatever you need to do to cope, to help you to get where you need to go, physically, mentally, and spiritually. And it's a wrap. Thank y'all for listening. Bye now.